Ball, and today on Big Baller TV, we just got back from the Vegas Summit, and we brought home some really amazing things. But when I come home today, I've got these beautiful little kids in my shop with their mother. Came in, we gave you some free Pokemon cards, right? Why don't you tell everybody what you're holding, buddy? Babe Ruth. The rarest one in the world.
The rarest one in the world.
Mm-hmm. My son owns that, doesn't he? Yep. Okay, so we're gonna take and show you what he's holding today because I let him have a picture with his mama. This is the 575.1B Shotwell Babe Ruth that is waiting to leave for SGC for grading. We left Nationals. We had a talk with Pete and Tony out there. Pete runs SGC. Tony's the #1 grader in the world. Me and my boy Dunny over here were sitting there. He took a look at the Shotwell. He said, wow, Dale. He said, there is about 100 items that are lost to the world, and you're holding one of them. He said, that is legit. This is going down to SGC. We left Nationals en route, but because of the outbreak of the COVID-19 flood in Florida, I failed to make that trip because I had my young kids with me. And just like these young kids, and you see how they're masked up, I would never want to see them exposed to something like that. So this beautiful Shotwell card will be making its trip to Florida within the next 30 to 60 days as soon as the outbreak reaches. Because we do have an exceptional offer on it that I am refusing. And the reason why I'm refusing is because not one person deserves to determine the price that this card goes for. This card's going to be released to the world for the world to decide what's going to be paid for it. And what do you think about that? You didn't get to hold it. We're not just about boys, we're about girls here too. What do you think about that? Pretty awesome? Show it to your mama so your mama can have a picture for you. See, that's worth millions of dollars what you're holding. Just like me, I wish it was mine. It belongs to my son. It is not mine. That's why it hasn't been sold yet, because I didn't have any intentions of selling it until now. He's told me we're going to sell it. Now, this right here is a base set first edition Pokemon. This is one of the first ever made. Take a look at that. What do you think about that? Have you ever seen that before? So if you went to school with your collection you got now, you'd have the best one yet. See, I'm willing to bet you, if you're a good enough boy, throughout the years, I bet your mommy will get you something like this, because this would be worth you having, huh? You know what? My guys come with some really special things, so we can't just let you have the specialty. We're going to show you these, hand these packs over to your sister. I want you to read those, what they are for me. Can you read that out loud for me? Real loud? Go ahead, do it.
Pokemon trading card game. Jungle Boosters, 11 added game cards.
These are the Pokemon Jungle Boosters. These are the originals. These things are worth so much money, it is unreal. They are waiting to leave for auction. They belong to my boy Dunny over here. He's going through his Pokemon cards. Let's see Dunny over here. Show him a picture of Dunny. He's over here going through his graded Pokemon cards, the Japanese, getting ready for the trip to Heritage. So, have you found anything up here you liked?
I don't really play Pokemon. People
What do you play?
I don't really play anything that much. I'm only playing games on my tablet.
What do you play on your tablet?
I play Prodigy. Is like a math game, and it's like a wizard. You gotta pick your
So, you like wizard type things? Well, I tell you what, we're going to start your collection then today, okay? We're going to see how much wizard stuff we can start you out today. One thing I can't handle is somebody not having something to follow. So you're getting this as a gift today, this is a gift today, and this is a gift today. Come over here and show this to the camera. Show them what you got. What is that?
A Final Fantasy trading card game booster pack English edition. And the second one I have
I'll hold these up for you.
is Magic the
Gathering.
Gathering
Zendikar.
Zendikar Rising 15 cards draft booster.
Okay.
And the last one, Magic the
Gathering.
Court 2021.
Core 2021. Good job. Good reading.
15 card booster pack.
What do you think of that?
You
You got something to start with now, don't you? Okay, I'm gonna give you, before you leave, I'm gonna give you some packs, and I'm gonna show you how to put them away. So you, if your brother doesn't already know, you can teach him. Because he needs to know, especially if he's collecting Pokemon. Because if you're gonna play with Pokemon cards, and you get something like these, one thing's for sure, you want to make sure you're putting these away into protectants, because if you're touching them and you're harming the edges of them, there's some that are good to play with, and I make sure my kids have dollar cards to play with, to go trade with in school and stuff, and to have fun. But the one thing I make sure of is that my kids know to put the valuable ones away and don't touch those ones, because those mean you might not have to work so hard like I do when you get older. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to do that before you leave, okay? So we appreciate you coming in, even if you don't buy anything. These are yours today, okay? What do you think about that? You're going to start maybe checking them out? There's some really awesome cards in here. You look over here, you can see the type of pictures they have. Could you say you like wizards? Look at these. And the good thing about Magic the Gathering cards, there's a few of them, very few, that are expensive. But if you look over here, they don't get so expensive that mom can't afford them. There's a few of them here, but not too high. There are a few that get high. There are very few that I know of. Doesn't mean there's not, because I don't know everything, that's for sure. There's a few of them that might be up there in price, but most of the Magic the Gathering cards are more of a playing thing too. And you never know. It might be something that she's into Wizards, but always, because I don't know a lot about those things there. I know Pokemon a little bit. I know sports really well. Be obviously cautious, because they're your kids, what they're looking at. I would look to make sure what's in those, because I don't know what comes. If you look here, I don't think there's anything crazy that comes in there, but I don't. Magic the Gathering is not one of my specialties. My sister, she'll tell you anything. Rich, my cameraman, he'll tell you what you want to know about this stuff. So can these gentlemen over here. Me, I'll sit here and go, what? You go to sports, I know a little bit.
Okay.
I know a little bit, but not a lot. No, I'm kidding with you. Anyways, we do appreciate you guys taking time. Come here. Come here. What's your name? What is it?
Bernardino.
Granadino? I can't even the mask, it's hard to hear.
Bernardino.
Bernardino? Okay, and what's your last name? And it's Jennifer. Thank you for coming on Big Baller TV. God bless you. We appreciate it. Okay? You're welcome. Two of the cards? I'll tell you what, buddy. Let's let you pick them. And I'll get you changed for just a minute. I'm gonna let you reach down in there and get what you want, okay? Go ahead. You got two there? Let's get one more for you, just because I like you. How many packs you got there of them? Let's see. So we got 1, 2. I'm gonna give you 2 free, okay? Now you gotta open them, because you gotta show the camera what you got, okay? And I'll get you change here in a second.
Open it, son. Open it right
Here,
there.
this way, you come right here and open them. I'm gonna go ahead and pass these back. Done. Done. Thank you. It's been a long time since I brought this card out. We only bring this card out for the newscaster here for special times. We had it here for we had it in Vegas. It'll be going back to the safety deposit box tonight. All right, let's see what you got here. Oh, Richie's doing good for you. He's laying them up here. Done. Show him what he's got here.
picked up some sweet cards.
Yeah, he did.
Man.
Yes, he did. That one right there, especially.
Yes.
I like that one.
This is a really nice. It's pretty cool.
You did
Sandshrew.
very well.
These are. Oh, these are fairly vintage as well. You better hold on to. Oh my God! You just picked up a legendary, my friend. That's a really good legendary
That
too.
was worth more than what you paid on the pack by far.
Exactly. More than a whole pack. Meldum. It's sweet.
As I told you, we
sweet.
load these up for the kids. Some of them.
This is a
Not so
very
much.
popular card. Don't trade this one unless it's for something you really want.
You think that?
You got some.
He's
You're
still
gonna have
going
lots
over.
of fun with these, that's for sure.
Do you want to open yours too? No, you can do that. You can always do that. These ones, we like to see them when they're open because if he gets that rare Charizard, we need to know because I want to make sure we reinsert something special. Like I said, we had the child at in the Vegas Summit this weekend for Beckett, who found the Japanese Pikachu, which was awesome because it was a little kid that found it and it was so awesome. You should have seen the look on his face. He's only about this big.
He was telling me that he took them to school and he was trading them.
Let him do that.
Oh, okay.
Listen to me. I have he just turned 9 the other day, okay? His name is Dennis. He's the one that owns this car.
Oh.
He went to school. I didn't know anything about Pokemon at all. I didn't have any Pokemon in the shop. He got some random Pokemon cards. I got him out of a store, a little pack. I let him go to school with them because I didn't know nothing about these. I didn't collect Pokemon. He came home with rare Charizards, first editions, all kinds of crazy stuff. They were worth $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 in decent condition. I had to call parents to find out if they got them stolen. They were like, "No, those are my kids' cards." And so, yeah, let them do their thing. These kids are better at it than we are, and they're going to be better. These kids are going to be better by the time they're my age than I could ever hope of being because they're starting out at the right age. And I only learned baseball. That was it. I didn't learn football or basketball. My parents and my grandparents were about baseball. That was it. Collecting one. Coming to playing the sports, we got into everything, but we only collected Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, stuff like this. Right now, there's cards like these that are worth just as much as this, if not more. And they're coming in the packs. These kids are opening right here. And it's amazing. It blows my mind every time. I would never have thought even today that even this or any other sports card or playing card could be worth the amount of money that they are today. But the best thing about it is these kids, if they put these things away, their schooling, their house, their car, when you and I are gone. And that's the reason why I didn't sell this one is because it's the one thing I couldn't give to my son. I give him money, give him all kinds of cards. Nobody can replace this one. So there's a reason why. But you let them do their things, but you got to make sure they know how. What do you think? I think you're pretty close to it. What do you think, John? What's the best one up here, in your opinion?
Which ones you just put down? This side right here? That's your favorite so far? Well, obviously that's the best one if that's the one you like the most. That's how it goes with these.
And usually any of these dark ones like these are usually are good cards.
They're better than most others.
You want to watch out for a little foot type thing right here that has a 1 on it, edition. Because that means it's the first edition, and they're in these packs. And I haven't got my good glasses on to do it, but they are in these packs. We've had a few of them like that already that have been found. Look at this one here.
Well, this guy, you just picked up something really awesome.
We loaded these up for the kids. Because
We always
want
put the
kids
best
to
stuff in
continue
them.
what we're doing. Same reason why I gave those to her.
Hey, bro.
People that
See,
found
he was
out.
around when I was your age.
That's right. The people that
Yeah,
we
right.
gave these away to at the shows are amazed because it isn't just a show. We take care of the kids here too. You paid for what? 2 packs. I gave you 2 free on it. Usually we give 1 for their kids. If we don't take care of them, nobody else will. And that's why we do what we do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So if you want to go ahead and get your cards together,
You
be
saw your sign
gentle.
way out there, and he said like, I was heading home already on Walnut. I
Uh-huh.
was like, Mom, you said you were gonna go take me to.
Give me high, hey, give me high five for that, dude. That's right. Even if she didn't buy cards, okay? You try not to do it like this. What you want to do is very gently, like this with your card. Watch my finger. See that? How I did that? Put the edge of it in, like this. And then you take this and you take your finger and go like this. Open it up first. Watch what I do. Squeeze it. Put the edge of it in, like this. Slide it in very gently, like so. Instead of forcing it down so you don't harm your card, you sit there and you do this a little bit lightly. See how it went down without harming the card? If you did that with your card would be no good anymore if it didn't have this on it. So a lot of times people take their cards and they'll get them like you were doing a minute ago and go like this. That causes damage without design. So that's why I gave those to you. Okay?
Okay.
Isn't that awesome? That's Chiffon Bakri.
Oh,
That's one of my favorites.
okay.
This was actually a really fun afternoon to come home to after being working so hard. And as you can see, not only by our video from our Vegas summit, we truly do care about the kids. When the kids come in these shops, we give them free gifts. Those kids just starting their collection. The girl's never really had a collection, now she got something fresh. I didn't charge those for them. What we're trying to do is teach these kids to start to collecting. Because if they don't, when I pass on, you pass on a few of the others, who's left to do it? That's why I teach my kids to sit in the middle of the floor with the protectors, how to put them in there with the screwdrivers and get them there. And when it's time, they'll know how to carry on what we're doing. We thank you for tuning in. Our present auction going, bigballerauctions.com. Take a look at some of the cards that are up there. They're going nuts. Have a blessed day.
Big Baller TV.